Collectively
We're
pooping
here.
our rents.
At the premiere of Ren Trouble's Acoustic. This is going to start at any minute. So we're here very early. Here with my friend. Introduce yourself.
My name is Kia.
Kia. And you've seen already a couple of Ren videos. I've seen a lot of Ren videos.
Some videos, yes. And we've been listening to Troubles before this premiere on repeat. And really digging the vibe. So really excited for the acoustic version.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen some acoustic performances of him. And, well, he rocks out, man.
He's really good. So, yeah, we're going to get into this as soon as it starts. I'm just going to full screen it. And, wait, I think I should refresh.
Wow, close to 1,000 people waiting with us.
Close to 1,000 people on Ren's stream. That's crazy.
This is big.
I covered the screen with the chat, but you can kind of see through it. So that's good. Yeah, let's just start. Is it starting? It's starting.
Yo, 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 yo.
I know a little trick.
All right.
To get in faster. You put it on 2 times speed.
Skip it to the future, man.
You skip to the future.
Yo, it really does work?
Yeah. Because there's always a little latency. And now we're catching up with the latency, basically.
With the true light.
So we're at the true light.
Shin light.
Look how much we're skipping. Look how much time we're skipping. There we go. Now it's loading. And there we go. Now we're at the true time.
That's a minute difference,
YouTube
guys.
hacks, that's just how it works. You know, now we're at how you're as far caught up as you can.
As the eye can see, guys.
Yep.
How about at the 30-second mark, we do that again and see if in the meantime, we're skipping some frames.
Yeah, that's some YouTube life hacks for you right there.
Free of charge, guys.
Free of charge.
You're taking notes, right? Yeah, man. Hack away.
Let's see. Yeah, we're catching up.
Yo.
Okay, now it's okay. We're truly caught up. Let's go. This is in 4K, by the way.
Rise, Ren Army.
Don't nobody know my troubles but God. Don't nobody know my troubles but God.
That voice is crazy.
I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stuck when I reach it. Memories are seeped in hydrochloric acid. I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music helped the ice to thaw. Put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads for the reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living. 19, young teen, waking up bitten. Posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing. Hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest. Waking in the body that was buried like a carcass. Brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit. Waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted, persistent little bugger. I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor, like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine severed from the means that helped me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry, wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed. Tomb, rearrange the alphabet, all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes, popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24, I was poor, disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25, the scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap deep in psychosis. Hallucinations, trouble vision, visits from the underworld, but conjuring my superstition. 25, living back at home with my mum, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become, and my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts. 26, I'm highly medicated, and the pain sophisticated, while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I brought my microphone into my coffin, started dropping raw thoughts with a grim reaper knocking on the trap. But then, man, lo and behold, I saw this angel beckon on the treacherous road. Was a stem cell doctor with a generous glow, and the cell transplant brought me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger, and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you, pain that I live through, everything I've been through is yours to hold. Oh Lord, you know, trouble so high. Oh,
that's nice.
Lord, you know, trouble so high. And though nobody knows my troubles but God, though nobody knows my troubles but God.
Woo! That's beautiful, guys. Yeah, let me go clap for this one.
That was really good. Now here's the question for you. Wait. And for me, actually, as well.
Yeah. Hit me, man.
But I think there's still... Is it over? No, it's over. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
that was beautiful.
I thought there was something happening still. So...
Such a beautiful voice, man.
Which one did you like more?
I actually liked this one way more, man. I was already very excited to hear the acoustic version, because I've seen some acoustic work of him, and it's just, well... For some, maybe even better than the original, because it adds so much to what I think Ren really stands for, and that is just raw talent, skill. He really is doing us a favor by exposing us actually to how great he is, man. He really is such a great artist, really. Yeah, I'm so happy to see him as well.
And what the thing is, and I Anthony agrees with this as well, and I think you agree too. I think that's why... Me too. I like this one more than the original. Not that the original is bad in any way. I'm just saying that this one is
not at all
better. But the thing is, it's way more authentic. He's just sitting in a car,
right, yes,
with a microphone, with the guitar, and it's all very raw. You know, some parts
so pure.
He even used like either dissonance or something like that, because one chord was a little off. But I think that was intentional, because last time I said Ren played a wrong chord, people said like, yeah, that's just him playing with dissonance.
That's just Ren being Ren.
That's, you know, I think that's the same case over here. So I think we should go back into it one more time and pause it a little bit more at some places. And you can just yell. You can just yell pause.
Yeah. All right.
And, I'm gonna
really beautiful, guys.
Again,
I was getting actually kind of emotional almost.
Yeah, Ren has that effect on people. You know, he has
really.
that emotional voice also. It's just like that cracking in his voice, the way he pronounces certain things or exaggerates almost.
Right. Yeah.
Like some vocal parts, you know, that's really Ren. How do you say that? Ren only.
Yes, such a strong feat. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So let's go back into it one more time, and I'll pause it a little bit more at the places that are very interesting.
So running the red light, I think is a
Did he run-
great artistic choice, by the way.
Did he run a red light? Oh yeah. He ran a red light. Do you think that's intentional?
Well, it does add some playfully to
I mean,
the production.
It is actually very interesting that you say it. But I think that, okay, so here's the thing with Ren and Ren's videos, guys. I think a lot of Ren fans know this. A lot of the small details in his videos are intentional.
Yeah, I would assume so. Yeah, he's so, you know. Well, I don't want to be repeating myself too much, but he's so great. I'm sure we are not aware of even half of all the artistic choices he's making in all of his productions, man.
Yeah. That's
I just give him too much of credit for it.
but it's credit where credit is due. You know,
Yeah.
that's the thing.
I
it's
just
a
hope to
really-
keep up, man, with his great mind.
Yeah. So what I have here, guys, I have the lyrics open on my right, just in case you wanna say something
Right,
about
yeah.
something, you know, or if you hear something and say like, pull up the lyrics for this part or whatever, and we're gonna dissect this a little. But yeah, the red lights, interesting.
Oh, Lordy, now trouble so high.
So this is that same sample. Oh, trouble in the line from the
Okay.
Troubles
Yeah.
original song, but the way he brings it, like in the first second, you know,
Yeah, he opening strong with this one.
the way he looks around, and you just hear it. This, it feels like something is activating here, and then
Oh, Lordy, now
It's beautiful, guys.
trouble so high. Oh, Lordy, now trouble so high.
what I also really like in Ren's voice, he has this natural kind of reggae voice. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear what you mean, man.
Yeah, you hear what I'm. This is kind of like that reggae. I don't know if it's old school reggae, but it just reminds me. It's so reggae coded, in my opinion, and that fits him really well in all of his songs. He uses some reggae and some ska. You know.
Yeah, I agree. I do catch that same vibe from
Yeah.
his voice. Yeah.
So yeah, that's another one of Ren's unique traits, I think.
So high. And don't nobody know my troubles but God. Don't nobody know my troubles but God. I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts.
Again, I'll say it again. I say this in
The
every
accent, the
rap.
accent.
The accent.
Yeah, man, really loving it.
But I feel like he's actually playing with it. I think he
Yeah,
knows
yeah.
he knows that he can pronounce these things like over exaggeratively or something.
Yeah.
But it fits in the artistic. How do you say that? Or it fits in the song very well.
It's
Adds
it's
flavor.
great contrast. He can use it to really differentiate the first part from the second part from the third part.
Yeah.
Really well. Yeah.
Where I would say like, wait, let me catch the first bar here. Where I say I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of shattered glass. Where he would say, I don't reach into the past very much for these shards of glass. You know, shard of glass. It's like skipping it, and it just gives this
Yeah.
more flavor to it. And I've said this in other
Yeah,
Ren
more
videos.
flavor, guys.
More
yes.
flavor, yeah,
More
yeah,
flavor.
To the past very much for these shards of shattered glass and harsh paper cuts. Leave me stuck when I'm reaching. Memories are seeped in hydrochloric acid. I go to war and get passive and freeze up. Music helped the ice to thaw. Put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor. Pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword. Etching notepads for the reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living.
This is also a classic Ren. He also likes to switch up either the tempo and going to like a
Yeah.
or go slow like
Yeah. He taking
really-
us again for a walk, man, for
he's
a great
taking
journey.
us for a walk. You know, that's the thing. So I really like that stuff, and also the facial expressions while he is singing, and and the way that changes when he changes into like a more sad theme or like a more happy theme. He really performs it, with his facial expressions. We don't see much of his body. We only see like his hands and his face, but still he's able to give like a very strong performance.
Thor, put the chisel in the middle, swing the hammer of Thor, pull it out of the impossible, Excalibur sword, etching notepads for the reasons why my feelings are sore. The first day that I got sick, ejected from the cockpit of living, 19, young teen, waking up bitten, posters up, manhunt, Ren went missing, hard to have faith when the gods don't listen. The first hit maybe was the hardest, waking in the body that was buried like a carcass, brain in the lions.
Buried like the carcass, brain in the lions. It's like playing.
Yeah.
It's
a little growl in
theatrical.
his voice, a raspy voice. Yeah.
Right. It's like if you were to listen to this, it could almost be like a storytelling audiobook kind of thing. You could look at it from that perspective. That's how broad this music is,
And it really rewards you for being in the Ren army, because there are so many things that he consistently uses throughout all of his other songs that it really feels nice to just hear it. It's just like, oh yeah, this is what I know. This is Ren. Oh, I like listening to this guy because it feels like coming home in some tracks.
Yeah. That's the thing. I agree.
Oh, and I want to add, I want to give the driver some credit because he must be rocking out in his mind, but he really has that cold look on his face, and he's just supposed to be, I'm just the driver. There's a cameraman, there's Ren, and I'm just the driver.
Yeah.
But I know I would be rocking out behind the steering wheel.
I'm also seeing here in the chat that it will be on the next album. So I'm thinking of buying the next Ren album just for me to have it and promote it to people. AR bought it as well. It's nice to just, when you react to one of their songs, you can just show the album on the screen.
Yes, support the artist.
Actually,
for sure,
support
man.
the artist.
Yes.
Just buy the album. I'm probably gonna do that.
When it drops.
Yeah, maybe I'll buy two. Give you one.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Carcass, brain in the lion's den, body in the shark pit, waking up in pain again, aching, broken hearted, persistent little bugger. I was bouncing from a doctor to a doctor to a doctor like a table tennis
And
game.
he tells his story here because this goes back to that he's been going from doctor to doctor to doctor,
Right, yeah.
not getting the right treatment and everything. He really elaborates on this in High Ren and Sick Boy.
Yes,
in my opinion. I don't know if you've watched Sick Boy. Have we watched Sick Boy together?
Sick Boy. Well, I do know of this this story of him getting the wrong descriptive medicine. So
Something like that.
I think it was Sick Boy then. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe we did Sick Boy together. Could be. I don't know. I did Sick Boy. I know that.
Yeah, I've
and
seen
he
it
really-
once for sure.
Really explains his story like in a nutshell, So here he goes again off about the doctor, like a ping pong ball. I think that's
Right.
what he's saying. So, yeah.
To a doctor like a table tennis game that has no end. So be the fate of Ren. Every single question answered with a question on the end. The
Yep.
second year I came to terms with giving up my dreams. Mine severed from the means that helped me write these rhyme schemes. Brain was inflamed, the fatigue was crushing. Hard to remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year
That little break.
Yeah.
You
And the
immediately see the smile because this is a part about how it's going, I think, a little better. I think this is the part where it's going a bit better.
the year was murder, living in a purgatory
No.
full of worry, wouldn't live to be
Purgatory.
30.
This bar, how he pronounces it, he does it 2 times in this part. So he says purgatory. He doesn't go
Okay.
purgatory. This
Remain sane with your brain combusting. And the third year was murder, living in a purgatory full of worry, wouldn't live to be 30. Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed, tomb rearranged the
and
outfit.
also tune. He does it in the original,
Okay.
in the studio
Yeah,
version. He does the
interesting.
same thing.
Nice of you to point that out. Yeah.
And I pointed this out in my Troubles reaction.
All right.
The original. I did a reaction to that.
Yeah,
I
it's
pointed out
great.
too. So I really like that, those little breaks, those little silences. Those little. That's in my opinion an artistic choice.
Yeah, really, it opens up different options for what words are to follow.
Mhm.
So it actually changes the whole world when it comes to how to use it in a song, as in a rap, as
Mhm.
in lyrics. But the word is yeah, well, it's the same. It's still purgatory,
Yeah.
but he pronounces it in such a way that it opens different doors for.
Yeah, and that's rapping skill. So he could have pronounced it like purgatory, but it was just purgatory. And he does it later again one more time. Let me see.
Lifestyle hurt me, always in my bed tomb, rearranged the out.
Bet tune. That's
Right.
the same.
Yeah.
Purgatory, bet tune. It's switching the rhymes and all that. And
This is
the
very new to me,
tempo.
man.
Yeah,
This technique is.
that's just pure rap skill.
Alphabet, all the letters spelled doom. Light hurt my eyes, popping pills to survive. When you're 23 and mentally you steadily decline. 24, I was poor. Disability benefits. What's the benefit of disability? It's irrelevant. 25. The scars that were etched, they crack. Elastic bands only stretch so far and then snap deep in psychosis. Hallucinations, trouble vision, visits from the underworld, but conjuring my superstition. 25, living back at home with my mum, but not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become, and my skin so
I was
pale.
able to translate the emotion and the painful memory of being so frail, because of the
Yeah.
Lyme disease. How he says like so frail, so thin. It hits
Yeah.
different,
Just another small detail, yeah.
It's a small detail, but it gives you that vibe. It gives you that the feeling, It makes you think, or it gives you this certain attachment,
But not because I'm a bum, alone and physically done. So thin, so frail, so weak I'd become, and my skin so pale, never kissed by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest just to feel. I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel.
There's
Fact.
relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. I dissected that bar in my original reaction. I was like, is that like relief of the kiss of cold steel, like killing yourself? Do you think?
Well, maybe that is a extreme of the same situation, but I think, I've thought about this myself as well. I was wondering, because it is so well known for people that struggle with depression or struggle just with their life in general, that they resort to physically hurting themselves because the mental pain is just unbearable. So that the physical pain may take over the mental pain, because that, next to each other is the better way of coping with the pain.
Yeah,
And I think it comes somewhere from that that idea, I guess.
Okay.
And let me skip back a little bit more.
Like how much?
Let's do 10 seconds maybe, because he said something before that.
I wish that was a metaphor,
Oh yeah,
the struggle was
just a little bit back.
by the sun. One time I carved a hole in my chest.
Yeah, he
just to
carved a
feel.
hole in his chest. He wished it was a metaphor.
Yeah.
So, something like that, I guess we all know it as a metaphor. There are a lot of different kind of sayings that go like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess just trying to cope with the mental pain, with the spiritual pain, maybe even.
But he says, "I wish that was a metaphor." I think
I
that's
wish it.
true.
So it's literal.
Yeah, it's literal, and that's why. Okay, so maybe that links to the kiss of cold steel.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get what you. Man, you smart, man.
I wish that was a metaphor, the struggle was real. When you're living in the Holocaust, you buckle and kneel. There's relief in the teeth of the kiss of cold steel. Facts. 26, I'm highly medicated, and the pain sophisticated, while I'm lying broken naked on my back. I brought my microphone into my coffin, started dropping raw thoughts with a grim reaper knocking on the trap. But then, man, lo
So
and
that basically goes, I think, to making songs in his not deathbed, but in his bed in the hospital. So he said, like, I brought my mic to my coffin and just started making stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's that. And he said, while the Grim Reaper is knocking, So I think that's him making music in the hospital while he was feeling very sick. Do you agree, or do you think different?
No, I think you've got it right on that one. Yeah, he an artist till he dies, man.
Mm-hmm.
Then man, lo and behold, I saw this angel beckoning on the treacherous road. Was the stem cell doctor with the generous glow, and the cell transplant brought me out of the cold. And my skin got younger and my body got stronger, and my stomach felt hunger for a door that was closed. And my soul heard music for the first time. Beauty was a word I'd use for this gift of gold. Oh Lord, I forgive
That
you.
little laughter in there.
Yeah.
That gift of gold.
Gold. Oh Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Lord, I forgive you. Make me whole. This music I give you, pain that I live through, everything I've been through is yours to hold. Oh Lord, you know, trouble so high. Oh Lord, you know, trouble so high. And though nobody knows my troubles but God, though nobody knows my troubles but God.
How he's able to do that.
Woo! Beautiful, guys.
That's beautiful. This is also going in the playlist. I don't care. This is going in the rap playlist next to the other one. Bam, bam. Oh, it's not even on Spotify, guys. Only the regular Troubles is on Spotify. That's why I need to buy the album. And I'll get you one too. So what are your final thoughts about this?
It's beautiful, man. Final words. It's really beautiful. And you really, well, let's say I've been exposed to Ren, what is it? Maybe roughly a month or month and a half ago.
I think so, a month ago.
And I must admit, I don't listen to him in my free time. So every time that I am here, I listen to him.
Mhm.
But when I heard of him and a little bit about his story, he's such an open book. He really he makes it so easy for you to like him so much,
Yeah.
because you just feel like you know him. And then when I see him again here with this premiere acoustic, I just felt happy to see him, because I was like, I felt like it was just seeing a friend from some time ago. So I'm seeing him again.
Yeah, I used to have this also with some artists. I used to have this with the Foo Fighters back when the days were dark. Let's just keep it at that. When the days were dark, Foo Fighters was like a coming home kind of feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Like a familiar friend, a familiar face, in the form of music. And
Yeah, I can see why it's so easy to love him.
uh-huh.
I'm starting to have that same feeling, actually. I really love the guy.
Yeah, and it's also you. Hoe zeg je gunt het hem?
Yeah, that's a good one. Would be
He deserves it. I don't know if you there's a Dutch word for it, like it says
a small language barrier here, guys.
yeah, small language, but it's like ik gun het hem means I want him to he is the kind of guy that deserves this attention, you know? That's what that basically means in a bad translation from two Dutch guys who don't speak English too well. But my final thoughts, I always like the acoustic versions more. When I saw this uploaded, like he uploaded this a couple of days ago in advance to let people know, and they can press notify and everything. Very smart move. And I saw and I was like, I'm going to probably enjoy this more than the original, because the acoustic versions, the other ones that I've seen, some I've done with Anthony on his channel, are so good. And they're so authentic and you feel it more. You know, it's much more an experience than listening to the original. The original is more like, I play it in the back sometimes. I actually do listen to Ren. Not too much, but when it pops up, you know, I have it in my playlist, so it pops up now and then. And I just listen to it, you know, that's nice for the background. But the acoustic versions is something you need to watch, you need to see it, you need to listen to it, you know.
Yeah, your undivided attention.
Exactly. So
True
guys,
masterpieces.
a true masterpiece. Guys, go support Ren. The link will be down in the description below. Let me send this one in the chat for the people who haven't seen it, but I think everybody has seen it here in the chat. Go support Ren. I'll upload this on the channel in a little bit, and I'll see you in the next one.